The impossible is now possible. AI has been in Excel for years. And AI is now all around us. ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 3.5, DALL-E AI, all these kind of AIs. But you got to know a formula that I'm going to teach you today. And that formula is E+P equals O. That's right. AI in Excel. Check it out right here. All we got to do is put our marquee right in the data. That's the most basic tip I can give you in Excel. Tip number 1, keep the marquee in the data. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press Control Q. Control plus Q. That's going to launch the quick analysis tool in Excel. And once the quick analysis tool launches, it analyzes your data really quickly and it gives you recommendations. So let's go ahead and press Control Q. And there we have it. Check it out. Right there. That's the quick analysis tool. It's looking at all of this data and it's giving you recommendations for what it can do with it. It's saying, hey, we want to add some data bars. How about some color scales, some icon sets, greater than. It's picking the greater than. Greater than what? Well, add the greater than, and then you can go into your conditional formatting and customize it. We've got sample charts, different kinds of charts that Excel is analyzing the data and returning recommendations for you. AI, it's been there for years now. Let's check out some totals. Quick analysis, check it out. One more time, let me click right out of it. Now click back into data. With your marquee outside the data like it is right here, what's gonna happen? Control Q, nothing happens. Put the marquee in the data, Control Q, there's the quick analysis too. And here are our angels. Now we can do some totals if we like. We got the sums, we've got the averages, we got the counts. Look at that. Nice. You don't like them on the bottom? How about you put them on the side over here, just like that? There's your average, there's your count, there's your running total. Imagine that. How about some tables? If this data was, Excel was analyzing this data and said, hey, I've got some recommended tables for you, it would recommend some pivot tables for us, but it's not finding any good recommendations, so it's not recommending any. It's saying, hey, you can just turn it into a table, which is what I recommend you do. And remember this shortcut, Control T. Just go ahead and go into my YouTube channel and search Control T. Let's go check it out real quick. Remember, getskills.tv is what you got to check out and keep on learning Excel. Open up the browser window and let's go to youtube.com/Mr. Aloha. youtube.com/Mr. Aloha. The only Mr. Aloha on YouTube. So here we go. Bam. When you're in my YouTube channel, make sure that you go right ahead and you just search right in here. Just search. Let's just put Control plus T. Boom. And let's see what we can find. And look at that. You need to know this. Control T. And look right here. We're talking about the quick analysis tool right there. Some more. So remember to go to youtube.com/Mr. Aloha and keep picking yourself up some skills. It's important. There's tons in there. It's going to change your career. Now let's get back into Excel. Now that we know we got AI in Excel, this is Control Q. We've also got add-ins and we've got the data analysis tool. We got so much more that I'm going to share with you today. But first, it's Aloha Friday and I got my brand new Aloha shirt. This is a tiare quilt print right here. Tiare quilt print. And it was designed in 1998 to honor the new Hale. Hale is a house. And the company that makes this is called Manoeli. And they are located in Oahu. They got a shop in Kailua and they got a shop in Punahou. Manuheli'i. Right here, Manuheli'i. And this print is Tiare Quilt. New print that I got. Purple to go with the purple color of my new logo. Don't Get Mad, Get Skills. So let's keep on rolling. Let's celebrate Aloha Friday with the Aloha Friday Don't Get Mad, Get Skills jingle. Chee-hoo. I love you. Yeah. So let's keep on with the learning. So now that we know Control Q, let's check out the flash fill. Yeah, that's right. The flash fill. Whoa. Ooh. Dang. The thing is it's tossing me around like crazy all over the place. So let's go back to this one. Ooh. Oh no. I keep getting it wrong. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so check it out. We've got this data right here. Where's the AI, Billy? Where's that formula you're going to tell me? In just a moment, I'm going to show you the formula that you need to know when you are working with this with AI, and that is E plus P equals O. Whoops. E plus P equals O. That's the formula you're going to need to know for AI right there. That's it. E plus P equals O. But let's go on with some more AI. This one is called flash fill. So I've got to put in some emails right over here. And the email addresses for everybody here are the same. It's the first letter of the first name, period, the last name at getskills.tv. So let's go right ahead and come right show you really quickly what the shortcut is for the flash fill, and that is Control plus, let's go back over here. Let me make this pretty for you. Control plus E. Control plus E is the shortcut for flash fill. So let's go ahead and start typing the email addresses. So this one is Abby Moe. So I'm going to put A.moet, Abby Moe at getskills.tv. You got to go check out getskills.tv. And here I can just go ahead and press Control E, enter. Nothing happens. So I press enter, and I'm going to press Control E again, and look at that. One more time, Control Z to undo. And so I started typing A.moe at getskills.tv. Enter, and now I'm going to press Control E. And so what the Excel's AI is going to do, it's going to go right ahead and say, hey, I'm seeing this here. I'm seeing all these names that could possibly have a first letter of the first name and then the last name, all at getskills.com, so .tv. So I'm wondering, because I was like, I wonder if that's it. So now I'm going to press Control E. Boom, there it is. And Excel wants to confirm with me, right? Because who rules Excel? You. The brains of Excel are in the chair. You rule Excel just like AI, you rule the AI. And so who would have thought all this time they're telling us hard skills. But there's been a few of us the whole time encouraging you to develop your soft skills. Well, it turns out now to work effectively with AI, you got to use your soft skills, your communication skills. The original formula is E plus R equals O. Event response determines outcome. It's by Brian Tracy, a communications expert. So this formula is to improve your relationships. A lot of our relationships are improved by effective communication. So here I am. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to accept these suggestions. I like that. Boom, we've accepted it. And so now here we have our emails. Now look at this. I want to go right ahead and I want to put a full name here. So I've got to take the first name and the last name and then just set them right in there. What would you normally do? Would you like type it in manually? Try to copy, paste, try to do all kinds of weird things. Maybe you might even want to do a concatenation, or maybe you might do a hook together. Remember the hook together? Yeah, the ampersand. We're not going to talk about that today. Just go, you might find something on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mr. Aloha. Type in hook together. Maybe you might find something, but I know you'll find something for sure if you type in concatenate. And we're not going to do a concatenation here. We're just going to let Excel's built-in AI identify what it is we're trying to do. So I'm just going to go with Abby space Moe. Whoops, got to spell it properly. A, enter. Now I'm going to press what's the shortcut to the flash fill? Control E. There you go. Oh, did I need to get out of the way? Ooh. And do this one more time. Check it out. So here we go. What if I didn't want to accept those suggestions? I want to undo the flash fill. But let's start again. So I type in Abby, Moe, enter. And what's the shortcut for the flash fill? Control E. You got it. There you go. Isn't that cool? That's AI. It's AI. But you're saying, Billy, we haven't been communicating, with it. We've just been typing stuff. Yeah, but we're typing in the way that we're communicating. We're letting Excel know how we want this to be formatted. So we're talking to it. We're communicating. Now check this one out. The data analysis tool. Now this one's been here. Control F1 to open up the ribbon. This one's been here already for quite some time. I got it right that time. All right. So the analyze data tool. Do I keep calling it the data analysis tool? It's the analyze data tool. No wonder nobody knows what I'm talking about. Analyze data tool. And you're wondering, what's he talking about? I'm talking about this tool right here. Analyze data tool that's been in our home tab for a long time. Did you ever press it? That's what happens when you have fear of Excel. You don't want to press anything because you're afraid you might break it. I tell you what, my job is to break Excel, and I've never been able to. I've tried real hard to break it. I've never been able to, but let's go right ahead right now. Let's set the tone. Because we're about to get into some more. Hey, Kyotonai's Lukaman Kasawaka. What's up? I can't see you. I can't read your name. But aloha. Let me put Aloha Friday to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us in today's live stream. Woo-hoo. All right. How you doing today? Come on now. You made it all the way to Friday and we're learning. We're picking up skills, man. I spent all last week. I didn't live stream because I was doing a workshop. I was focused on doing the workshop. It was a brand new workshop I was teaching for one of my clients. And they came up to me and they said, hey, Billy, we need to do a workshop. We need to do some sort of it can't be basic. I got people that don't know Excel and I got people that know Excel. Can we just do a quick workshop for everybody? Something beyond the basics or something like that. So I thought, we can do this. This is a client of mine that I really love him. I love all my clients. It's been a client that's been a client of mine for a while already. Yeah, I love you too, client, if you're looking at me right now. But I love you more after we do a few more deals together. Once I've been training your whole company, then I really love you. So now, we came up with this brand new course. Developed it. Put it together in just a few days. What a cool course. I mean, it's right up to the minute. So we're always learning. We're always learning. You need you need to train your team. Talk to me. Billy Wiggly. Mr. Aloha. I'll take care of it for you. Data analysis. The data analysis tool, the analyze. See, I keep calling it data analysis tool. It's the analyze data tool that's been sitting right here and we never pressed it. This is an add-in, the formula bot. We're working our way into more and more AI. Microsoft Copilot. AI. Remember the Clippy? Maybe not. It's kind of like the Clippy, but better. It's an extension of your brain. So we're going to be using Microsoft Copilot eventually. There's only about 20 companies right now that are testing it on. 8 major ones. 8 big ones. But this is a preview of where we're headed. But it's been here for a while. So I've got all this range of data right here. There's some things I want to do with it. Let me go right ahead and put the marquee in the data and enable the analyze data tool right here. Okay. Don't be scared of Excel. Just click, press buttons. If you're saving to your cloud, you can always go back and recover what you're missing, right? You just go to your file, go to info, and go check your version history. See the version history? Then you can go back to where before you made that mistake. Excel basics. Excel basics has become even more important now that we have AI. Now we really need to know the basics. So my job just got more valuable for you. So look at this. It's analyzing the data. And it's saying, hey, look, I've got all these different results. Which one do you want? What if I just want to ask it a question? It's even recommending. It's even recommending questions for us. So here's where the E+R starts to become really important. E+P equals O. This is a new one. E plus R equals O. That's the original. Brian Tracy. He was saying, let's get in a different background here. Let me escape out of here. And let's go right here where you can see this really good. So we've got E plus R equals O. That's the original formula developed by Brian Tracy. It's about it's communications formula. We've got the event that has occurred, is out of our control. And then the outcome that we determine. We can determine the outcome. It's in our control, depending on whether we react or we respond. That's the difference. Something has happened. Event. You freak out. You react. Then what happens is bad. The outcome. You just reacted. So based on your reaction, something happened, and it's usually bad. So what we're doing is we're focusing on the outcome. The outcome. Before we determine what the R is, we're focused on outcomes. Some situation happened. Some event took place. Then we go and we say, hey, what is it that we want the outcome to be from this event? And then we formulate our response. So we're working with AI. Whoops. We're working with AI. And it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be E plus P equals O. How is that, Billy? Well, the P is a prompt. Because when we're talking to AI, we're prompting it, right? So that's our response. There's an event. There's something that you want to solve. You want to write a blog post. You want to write a report. This is when Microsoft Copilot is available to all of us. You're stuck. You got to write a report in Word. That's the event. What do you want the outcome to be? Well, then based on what you want the outcome to be, you begin to formulate your question, your prompt. Haven't you seen on YouTube all these 20 GPT, chat GPT prompts that are going to change your life? 10 prompts that are everything. I get all these weird chats usually from Twitch. Yo, what's up, Rainbow? We're not interested. All right. Unless you want to learn, then we're interested. Come on. Some Bitcoin stuff. I'm glad not everybody's seeing that. So, what do we want the outcome to be of the event? And therefore, we formulate the prompt. That's the formula. E plus P equals O. We're focused on the outcome that we desire from our AI, and therefore, we formulate our prompts to determine the outcomes. E plus P equals O. So let's get back into it right over here. I'm going to press Control Home. Get me to my home. And then now I'm going to press Analyze Data. Excel is analyzing my data. Let me just ask it a question right here. I'm going to say, hey, Excel, give me the top three salaries. Whoops. Start again. Analyze. Boom. Top 3 salaries. Top 3 annual salary and last name. Boom. Let's see what it gives me. Oh, there you go. This one right here, I got to change. That was first. And now it's going to say, hey, we're analyzing your data. You see it right there? Whenever you make a change, it analyzes again. And then there's our top 3 in last, top 3 annual salary and last name. So insert it. And there we have it. It's giving us 4 because these are the same, these 2 salaries. So these are the top 3 salaries right there. Now, we want to know a little bit more. You can just go right ahead and drill down into your pivot table, right? Click, click, drill down right into it. Your suggestion is a pivot table report, so then you can work with it here. Once you know how to work with pivot tables, you can say, hey, what's the positions for these people right here? Ta-da, like that. However it is that you want to do it. Maybe you want to go into columns, whatever. Now let's take a look at our data again, and let's maybe ask it something else. What is the performance rating? Let's give me some trends. And there you go. It's looking at some trends for you. And you can say, hey, you know what? Insert this pivot chart right here. And here we go. And then let's say you got to go change the data like I was doing earlier. Like Tyrone Anderson, $85,000 for his salary. Enter. Then the analyze data is recalculating everything. So now we got to go back to our suggestions and watch how it updated. Or maybe we need to ask it again. Trends. We'll go back to our data analysis. We'll ask it sort by hire date. Look at that. Sort by hire date. And there it is. Insert sorted by hire date. Whatever it is that you can imagine, like the impossible is now possible. I mean, we're just messing around over here. That's the data analysis tool. Top 3 salaries. Top 5 salaries. Well, you got to spell it right. Salaries by position. See what it tells me. Top 5 salaries by position. There they are. Just like that. Isn't that cool? Yes. Amazing. All right. How about more AI? You want some more AI? Check this one out. Excel formula bot. So what I did is I took the Excel formula bot and I added it in to Excel. You want to know about add-ins? Well, go to my YouTube channel. No, wait. Maybe no. I got a whole playlist on the Excel formula bot. Let's see. We'll go right here. We'll go to playlist. And there's a mastering AI in Microsoft Excel playlist. There you have it. So there's a playlist in my channel. It's all about, got Excel formula bot in here. And it keeps building because, this is evolving. So I added in the Excel formula bot to, what if we need help writing formulas? It becomes really important how to ask the question. So I launched the Excel formula bot. And there it is. I can either say, hey, generate a formula or explain a formula to me. So I put my marquee where I want my formula. I'm going to look for a VLOOKUP. Now you can change the year the version of Excel you're working in. For example, like XLOOKUPs were not available in 2000. 2016. Microsoft 365 now has XLOOKUP available. I was teaching a class. It was on Tuesday, and the group I was teaching the class to was using Excel 2016. So I went into the Excel formula bot on the web and I changed it to give me answers according to that version of Excel. So I'm going to go ahead and ask it a question. I'm going to say, look up value in A2. Check it out. Look up value in A2 in A4 to A14. So I'm saying, look up the value right. This one in A2, look it up in this range right here. See? And then I'm saying, look up A2 and then return the matching value in B4 to C14. Now, typically I would do an X lookup there. But right now I have it set for 2016 version. So it's going to give me a VLOOKUP. So let's go right ahead and put in the question. Copy it. Paste it. Let me slide out of your way, because I'm going to go ahead and submit. Boom. There it is. It gave me a VLOOKUP just like that. Now, if I would have had my settings, letting it know that I'm in actually to Microsoft 2021 Excel, Microsoft 365. I got the latest version right here. I actually got more than the latest version. I got the Office Insiders version. So now I put my marquee right in cell B2, and I can just say insert into the current cell right there, and then put it in there. And 3325 is, let me slide on over, is going to be Bubba Joe right there. We see. Right. So then you just got to modify you can put the VLOOKUP in here already. And if you already knew about VLOOKUPs, you know that you just need to change the column index number to 3. Press enter, and there we have it. Now, I wouldn't really do a VLOOKUP. I would do an XLOOKUP. Because I have the XLOOKUP available in this version of Excel. But remember, I was teaching in a version of Excel that they don't have XLOOKUP, so we got to use the VLOOKUP. A lot of us forget about that. Not everybody's using the latest version of Excel. There's people using Excel 2010. I've seen 2003 still being used. Excel 2007. I see a lot of Excel 2007. All right. So there you have it. And now, what if I wanted to know what is this formula? Right? Let me just clear. What does this formula do? So I copy it, right? Control C to copy it. Then I go to my Excel formula bot right over here. And then I'm going to paste my question in there. Whoops, the formula. And I'm going to say, explain the formula to me. And I'm going to submit it. And then it's going to give me an answer explaining the formula to me right in here. The function VLOOKUP is used in Microsoft Excel to search for a specific value in the table and return the corresponding value. So it explains it to me correctly. It explains it. So if you really wanted to know, the formula is already in place, you want to know what's up with this formula, how does this work? I don't understand it. Have the Excel formula bot. By the way, when you look at the description for this video, wherever you're watching it, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, the description is going to be either above me, right next to me, or below me. There's a link to the Excel formula bot. Go ahead and click on it and get yourself the yearly subscription. You can try it out for free 5 times a month. But go ahead and get your 1-year subscription. Catapult your Excel skills to the next level. But before you press buy, save yourself an extra 10%. After you use the link, this is the way it works. When you click on the link that's in the description, that's going to let the Excel formula bot know that you're coming from Mr. Aloha. and it's going to give you a discount. Then when you go to sign that to check out, enter the additional coupon code Mr. Aloha, and you're going to get an extra 10% on top of the savings that you already got. Go for it. One more time. Let's check out another one here. Let me refresh the AI formula bot. And so what I'm going to do here is, it's all how you talk to it, right? So what I'm saying here is combine A2. What I want to do is take my last name, first name, and title and put them all in here. But I want it to be in this order, like we have right there, that order. So I'm going to ask it to combine all these values, put a space in between them, and capitalize. So here's my question, or here's my prompt. That's my prompt. Copy. Then I'm going to go right into the Excel formula bot, paste it right in there, and I'm going to say submit. There it is. It's giving me the upper. Okay, maybe that's not what I wanted. I didn't want the upper. Oh, let's see what it's doing here. Insert. It's okay. It did it. It combined A through A2 through C2 and placed a space between values and capitalize. Let's redo this again, because that's not really what I wanted to do. I'm going to say combine A2 through C2. This again. I'm going to say combine C2 through A2. Put a space between the values and capitalize. And make it proper. Proper is when you make the first letter in a word capital. You're making the name proper. The first letter in the name, like Billy, you make the B capitalized, you're making the name proper. So I changed it. Instead of saying capitalize, capitalize is the same thing, but maybe Excel doesn't know capitalize, so let's submit. Oh, now it's giving me a concatenation inside of a proper, a nested concatenation. Here we have it right over here. So we've taken the concatenate of all these and we've made it proper. So let's go ahead and delete that formula that I got in here and then insert into the current cell this new one. And there it is. Just like we wanted it in the order that we wanted. It's the concatenation was done and then it was made proper. If you notice before I did it, in Excel is thinking right now that I'm in, or the Excel formula bot is thinking that I'm in Excel 2016. So it's giving me a concatenation. Now I did it a few days ago, used the Excel formula bot, and I let Excel formula bot that I know what version of Excel I'm in, the current version of Excel, the latest version. And this function text join is available. This is one of the newest functions in Excel. So it gave me text join. Here, like I mentioned to y'all, the Excel formula bot is set to think that I'm in 2016 and earlier. So it's giving me, it didn't give me text join. It gave me concatenate because text join was not available. If I would have let it know what version I'm currently in, it would have given me text join. So there you got it, my friends. What else you need to know, right? I mean, we got AI. Hey, Derek, what's up? With Microsoft's recent purchase of ChatGPT, this is what Derek is saying. With Microsoft's recent purchase of ChatGPT, functions like analyze data will be taken to a whole new level. Derek, you're right. Man, I got to get really good at paying attention to the chat. You know, I got so much going on over here. Sometimes it gets a little hard. Here we go. Here's what we needed. Boom. See, I got all this going on, Derek, buttons and stuff. So I just got to get used to going in the chat and making sure that, I'm able to answer everybody that's chatting with me right now. So I'm not ignoring you, Derek. I just getting used to keeping up with everything. But yeah, definitely. Microsoft actually is, I think OpenAI is the company that is a research company that built ChatGPT and built DALL-E and a few other chatbots. And right on, Derek, you're there. Aloha, brother. You got an Aloha shirt on today? Because, it's Aloha Friday. We celebrate Aloha Friday. But definitely, Derek is absolutely right. Analyze data. I mean, we're going to be able to come into Excel or just Word and say, hey, I need to write a report on the last quarter's production of X widgets. And then what? Because you got everything in the OneDrive, in the Microsoft Graph. That's what it's called. That's the Microsoft ecosystem. It's going to go and analyze all your content. And then it's going to write that report for you based on all your content. Right? It goes into what's called a large language model, LLM. It processes everything from your graph that it got from all your apps. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. And you're going to say, write that report for me. And it's going to write the report. And then you got to go through, because you got to use your own knowledge and your experience to go through and make sure that that's not all BS. And then you edit, or you ask, hey, rewrite it, including this. And it does it for you. And they said, now I need to do a PowerPoint presentation on this and use 75% images and the rest text, for example, something like that. The more specific you get, and then it generates the report, or generates the PowerPoint for you. And then you'll say, hey, now let's go into Excel and do me a dashboard. You can just start talking to it. As you're talking to it, Microsoft Copilot begins to build everything for you. But you got to know how to talk to it. So now all of a sudden, soft skills and how you deal with people becomes really important. And AI is learning from all of us. So if we really want to live aloha, we really want everybody to be cool. You want people to be nice to you. You be nice to people. You don't want people to run red lights anymore. You don't run red lights. Who was it that said that? Be the change you want to see in the world. Was that Gandhi? You be the change that you want to see in the world. You want to live aloha? Live aloha. Be cool with people. Look for the good in everybody. Focus on the positives. Wake up in the morning and say to yourself, I choose to be happy. Yeah. Come on. And so we want to make the world a better place. Let's talk to the AI nicely. When you're asking ChatGPT questions, say, please, ChatGPT, can you help me with this? And then say, thank you, ChatGPT, because we're training the AI. So if we want to live in a nicer planet, in a nicer world, we now are able to make the impossible possible. It's impossible to live in a great planet where everybody cares for everybody. Well, now that's possible. Just be nice to your AI. My friends, that's all I got to say for today. Derek, thank you for being here with me. And most of all, I want y'all to remember something. I love you. And I want you to keep on learning. And most of all, don't get mad. Get skills. Aloha.